Hi, this is Joe Davis with GotBaseballCards.com. I'm a lifelong sports card collector and hobby veteran for over 30 years. We are very excited to offer you this channel to provide you the finest in sports card news and entertainment. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Sports Cards with Joe.
And Doug.
And Doug, today we're back in the studio talking graded cards. We've seen a lot of slabs coming in lately. That backlog is nearly done.
It is almost gone. There's still one from 2020, but we only have, I believe, 5 invoices from prior to March 2021 from the old, before PSA shut down, that haven't come back. Most of them are in stage 7, which means it's probably only going to be a matter of a couple of weeks before we see almost every one of those.
Yeah, because one of those is already shipped, right?
One has already shipped.
So literally we've gone from several hundred invoices of cards from that time period down to really 4, I guess.
Within the last 2 months, basically.
Yeah.
We've been getting them in fast and furious, that's for sure.
So, and the other exciting news is we've even seen our first bulk order come back from the July special. So that's only been 2 months since that was.
A little over 2 months, yeah.
And they were projecting those to be a lot slower than that. So that's encouraging that they're turning the bulk orders, that PSA is turning, at least some anyway, are being turned. And we've heard from some other customers that they're seeing that as well. So that's very encouraging. Talking about quick turnaround, we've still got SGC just lighting things up because SGC we are seeing come back typically in and out of their warehouse within 5 to 10 days from the time it gets there.
Crazy.
And
super fast.
Yeah, and so still at a great price point. SGC we can still offer as low as 23 a card in quantity. And of course, if you didn't tune into our last video, PSA recently just reopened their bulk service. They'd used it as a temporary special during July. And I know you're seeing a lot of that. We had one customer give us, 400 cards, something
Probably,
like that?
Yeah.
And so,
a lot of cards.
A lot of cards. So we're offering that as low as 26 a card in quantity. And again, our service includes the pre-screening, includes shipping them out to PSA, shipping them back to you, so forth. So there's 3 rounds of shipping back and forth to PSA, back to the customer, all for that price and the pre-screening. So
I think people are catching on with, when you do your own submission, and we've all done our own, and we send them out there, and it's $20 or $30 to ship it out there, maybe even more if you've got valuable cards. PSA charges, based on the value of your submission coming back, another $20 or $30. So it adds up, and those are all included in our pricing.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no surprises, I guess you would say.
Right.
No upcharges that you might not have known about. So we give you one flat rate, and we take care of everything for you.
Yeah. The only upcharges is if you get the good news that one of your cards graded so high that PSA had to upcharge you, and then we have to pass that on. But yeah, there's no hidden fees with us. There's no adding $5 a card because we pre-screened it, whatever. That's all included. So we try to make it as simple as possible for you. So again, we also still offer BGS services. BGS recently had a price drop as well. CSG is still the cheapest option we offer, and all of those services are on our website. And for those who didn't know, if you are one who sends out a lot of cards to get autographed, or you go to, I know a lot of our local customers love to go to the minor league ball games here in the area, and they get cards signed in person. We also offer PSA DNA now, where you can send your cards off to PSA DNA, get those slabbed. They'll label it, trading card, Albert Pujols autograph, certified autograph, or if you're lucky enough to get a Pujols.
He's still in the minors, is that?
Well, no, I don't think he's the one showing up at the minor league park. Maybe as a fan, but that's another service. So we offer 4 leading grading companies, and then we also offer the PSA DNA division for autograph authentication.
Which is pretty inexpensive.
It is.
Depending on the autograph.
Yes.
It does vary based on the person, but as low as
$16. Yeah. So
pretty good to get the card encased in a PSA holder.
Yeah, and that's cheaper than you can get that direct with PSA DNA. So
one other question we get, Joe, is do we only grade baseball cards? Do we only grade sports cards?
I'm glad you brought that up. We get asked that all the time. Even though our company is GotBaseballCards.com, we grade everything. If you want to send in your Pokemon cards, if you want to send in your Star Wars or Star Trek or Marvel Universe or
What
DC.
about wrestling? Do you do wrestling?
We do wrestling as well. It is a sport, Doug.
MMA. Do you do racing?
We do racing. We do it all. So those are all legit sports. So.
Being from the South, being from Georgia my whole life, we call all brands of soda Coke. You can have a grape Coke, but it's all a Coke. And that's the way I feel about baseball cards. Very generic term, meaning all types of collectible hobby type cards.
Yeah, if it's a licensed card by any manufacturer, sports, non-sports, gaming, modern, vintage. When we've had customers bring in some vintage postcards recently from the 1800s that we've sent in, and I'm blown away at the knowledge base, the database that PSA and SGC and BGS, all of them have. Because you'll send in, we had a customer bring in like random postcards of presidents, and sure enough, they've got them in their database, 1880s, and they know what they are, and they know who made them, and it's just amazing getting those cards back.
Well, you mentioned the PSA DNA. We had an Elon Musk autograph come in here, so it's not even just sports cards and such. It's celebrities as well.
Right.
Very popular genre. What was the product called that came out?
The Pop Century.
Pop Century was very popular. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So we are your source. If anything graded, anything authenticated, we're your source for it. So we're here to help you. That's our number one objective: help customers locally and globally. So just go on our website, gotbaseballcards.com. You can pick your service, pick your company you want to work with. But know that we will handle the pre-screening. We handle all the heavy lifting, all the paperwork, all the shipping, all that stuff. So we're here to help you. If you have questions, you can send us emails to gotbaseballcards@gmail.com. You can message us on this video. And also for customers out in Vegas, I'm going to do a quick shout out. I'm headed out to Vegas this week. I'll be at Harrah's this week on Friday and Saturday for the Industry Summit Card Show. So if you have questions about grading, my son and I will be there to assist you there at the show. So I look forward to seeing many of our customers on site there at Harrah's, Las Vegas this week. And then we'll be in Nashville later this month, the end of the month, 28th, 29th, and 30th, at a big 600 table show up at the fairgrounds in Nashville, Tennessee. So be taking submissions on site there. So can't wait to meet with many of you and help you out with your collection. So, closing thoughts, Doug, what you're seeing
all
on your
I
side.
heard was Joe's going to be out of town for a week, so it's going to be awesome around here.
Nobody's here to crack the whip. That's right.
We are having discounts in retail. Please stop by.
It's just the 1 cent sale. It's the inventory reduction sale.
It's very exciting. It's exciting that Joe's going to be out in Vegas at a show. It's a good show. You've done it many times.
Yeah.
But it's also exciting for us here too, so that we don't get hit with the whip.
That's right. Yeah, and come on out for those who are local. Come out and see our new retail store. We have fully renovated our retail space. It looks.
You will not believe it.
It's like a whole nother building. You won't even recognize it. We got a new customer lounge. We've got a new wall of slabs. We got a wall of vintage comics. We got a new dollar wall. There's so much stuff. We've added so much space for customer. We took a wall down and. It's awesome.
Lot of room. When are we going to do a trade night, Joe?
Next trade night, October 7th, Friday, October 7th, 5 to 8 p.m. So if you're in the area, if you're not in the area, we have customers travel from all over for our trade night. It's going to be a great event. Free food, free drinks, free packs. We're going to have all kind of free advice, free autographs from Doug, whatever you need.
From me,
sure.
I'd be happy to sign anything. I've signed a few babies.
Yeah, so can't wait to see you all. So thanks for tuning in today. Please like and subscribe, and we will be back with more great video content in the near future. Thanks for tuning in. Signing off for Joe
and Doug.